Even if later on in life we don't ever become politicians or we're never in the government, we know that one day our voices were heard and we know that we've made a difference. So right now we're at the House of Commons, and today many NYPs will be debating topics for headlines on the Food for Learning campaign.
Each year, the Youth Parliament, we get all the views from all the young people. We represent collectively about 8.9 million young people. And today we're going to be in the House of Commons debating and discussing, and we're going to decide on the main topic that as the Youth Parliament we're going to focus on for the next year.
I'd say that the Youth Parliament, you can interpret it as many things, because first of all, it's the biggest congregation in the UK of young people who genuinely care. They are outspoken, they are passionate, they are interested, and they are engaged.
It's a youth-led movement, and it's basically allowing younger people, those who cannot vote, 11 to 18, to be able to make the same decisions and to do the same things that MPs and politicians and the government can do. It's allowing us to have the same opportunities, to have the same experiences, and to make sure that our voices are just as heard as the next generation.
It's an organisation that helps to promote youth voice and provide a platform for young people to campaign on the issues important to them and on the issues that affect young people that might not often always be heard. It provides direct route at times to the people in power, the decision makers, whether that's ministers or members in Parliament, and it allows us to tell them directly about the issues affecting us.
Last year, when I spoke in the House of Commons, I would definitely say that was my proudest moment, because I've never been on such a platform to represent so many young people, representing all those people in one seat where it's very rare that someone speaks in the House of Commons on such an important issue. So that was definitely my proudest moment.
It would probably be when myself and two other members of Youth Parliament came here this year for an event marking 25 years from the Good Friday Agreement, and we were able to give speeches and meet with decision makers from the NI Secretary to the shadow team and ambassadors from all countries from around the world, and it was just a really good opportunity, and I'm glad that I was able to participate in that.
So when I got voted in, they had a little election results day evening, and they brought all the candidates together, people from the council together, and they had the leader of the council announce the results. And once they'd announced the results, I was ecstatic. My mum was there, my brother was there, my best friend was there, and then I came home and my family, my cousins, my aunties, my uncles were all in my front garden with party poppers. And it was just a big thing to know that people were proud of me and that what I'd done had actually accomplished something.
I'd say that as an NYP, what you really remember is in the moments that you're on stage, or that you get awards, or that you get a major policy milestone done. It's the moments when you're interacting with your constituents and actually learning what young people other than yourselves are thinking.
I think something the ministers should do is hear from young people's voices more. I feel like although we are surveyed a lot and although we are anonymously giving our opinions in, I feel like it's not a one-to-one connection. I want young people to feel heard and to know that what they're speaking about is being listened to someone, and it's not just being written on a piece of paper and never going to be seen again.
Well, lots of the decisions that I think that young people should be consulted on are mainly the ones that affect young people. So whether that's mental health services or transport or education. And I think that at times there are ways that ministers and the government work with young people and consult with them, but it can be difficult to reach a whole audience, whether you're from rural areas or deprived communities where your voice maybe isn't as heard. So I think it's really important to make sure when you're doing that, you're reaching everyone from all backgrounds and not just a select few.
When you look at the intersection between ministers, MPs and NYPs, you'll find that we share this common goal of bringing benefit to young people. And I think that having ministers who are actively engaged in the Youth Parliament is a great step ahead, not only in that it brings national attention to our cause, but also in that we can see our voices are actually being heard.
If there was one message I had to tell all of you ministers, the outcome of today whichever outcome comes out as most important. Focus on that and take in the views of the young people as they come together in the House of Commons, and listen to them and talk to your leader of your party, talk to all the people in your group, in your area, in the political spectrum. Please, if you can, discuss that and focus on it.